Yo, what's going on, guys? Duke Large here, aka Moby Duke Hoops, founder of Moby Duke Fitness, and today I'm here to tell you and show you why you need to be training with gymnastic rings.
Okay, gee whiz, got it.
To be more specific, there's going to be 5 reasons that you need to be training with gymnastic rings. So the first one is stabilization and mobility. And the reason that stabilization and mobility is the first reason is because when you're doing traditional weightlifting, or you maybe incorporate a little bit of calisthenics into your routine when you're at the gym or you're working out outside, wherever it is you might be working out, you're not getting that full mobility, and you're also not utilizing all the muscle stabilizers in your body. So what ends up happening is when I'm using the rings and I'm suspended from the ground, not only am I using my chest, my shoulders, my triceps, I have to hold up my entire body. Do you think that my chest, my shoulders, and my triceps can hold up my entire body the entire time? No. What your body does is, because it's all one unit and a kinetic chain, you're going to be using every single part of your body. So literally from the top of your head all the way down to your feet, your body is being used. Sure, you're not working out your legs necessarily, but I'd be lying to you if I said doing gym dips, gymnastic ring dips, or doing skin the cat, or pull-ups, or L-sits isn't utilizing your legs and other muscle stabilizers around your chest and your shoulders and etc. And that's what's so great about gymnastic rings. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You don't have to worry about am I training my body to the best of my abilities, because you know you are. No, there isn't a number tied around gymnastic rings, besides the amount of reps you're doing, or maybe you're adding weight to your body weight. But just doing body weight alone with these is incredibly challenging, which leads me to the second benefit, second reason is proprioception, which kind of transitions from the mobility and the stabilization. Going back to what I was saying, your entire body needs to hold itself up. When you're doing a squat or a deadlift, yes, that involves proprioception, but you're not being suspended from a pole or from a tree or from a basketball hoop. You're still on the ground. So it's from the bottom up. Here though, with gymnastic rings, because you're suspended, your entire body needs to really, really work as one unit as effectively as possible. And if your body can, it's going to show. Your reps aren't going to look good. Reason number 3, they are super adjustable and they're super portable. So let's say I use these at the house usually, right? I could go to the park, any park that you could think of, by the way. You don't need a calisthenics park there, which is great for a guy like me who lives in a rural suburban area that doesn't have a calisthenics park that is 5-10 minutes away. I have to drive 25, 30, 35 minutes to find anything that's calisthenic park related in this proximity of where I am on the northern Connecticut, southern Mass border. So with that said, these are very convenient. I can take them anywhere and I can use them in the house as long as I have a door anchor which holds on to the gymnastic rings. Very, very similar to the TRX. So not only am I doing exercises where I'm hanging from the ground, away from the ground where gravity's trying to pull me down, but I can do pistol squats, I can do reverse lunges, I can do atomic crunches, I could do push-ups, I could do regular neutral grip rows. There are so many exercises that I can do with just gymnastic rings that work the entire body. So yeah, it's very common for people to do dips and pull-ups on the gymnastic rings, but you can do them for atomic crunches, as I was saying, which is a more core-specific lower body exercise, utilizes a little bit of your shoulders. Or if you really want to use your legs but you don't have the equipment for it, you get these bad boys and you can do pistol squats all day, which utilizes using one leg to squat your entire body weight, which sounds easy in principle, but believe me, it's a lot harder than it looks. And this transitions me to the fourth benefit and the fourth reason why you should train with gymnastic rings is they are super, super affordable. For as low as $30 all the way up to around $100, I got these ones for $50, which came with the door anchor and came with a nice adjustable suspension rope for both of the rings. They're super, super affordable. So think of COVID right now. This pandemic sucks. People are strapped for cash, or they don't feel safe to go back to the gyms because of the coronavirus. All right, great. I have these. I'm training at home. I'm training at the park. Let's say you're visiting a family member and you're going to be 3 hours from your house and you have no gym. Like maybe you have a Planet Fitness membership and there's no Planet Fitness in that proximity. All right, great. Now you got the gymnastic rings and you can bring them to your aunts or another family relative, etc. Or you don't need a gym membership at all for that matter. And you also now don't have to buy all of this expensive equipment. You don't have to buy barbells, you don't have to buy dumbbells, you don't have to buy a squat rack, a bench press, kettlebells. There's so much equipment that you can use, and it's all great if you could afford it, don't get me wrong. But if you're really balling on a budget and you're trying to utilize what's going to help me build the most strength, build the most efficient, effective mobility, going to create the best proprioception for my body, then gymnastic rings all day. And finally, the fifth benefit, the fifth reason why you need to incorporate gymnastic rings into your training is because you're going to look so good. I mean really good. When I was training with these throughout the first half of the summer, my body not only got stronger, but I got more muscle definition and I looked more ripped. Hence, I looked lean and I was still cutting down on fat even though I was looking more muscular versus what happens with a lot of people who lift weights. Yeah, they can bench press 300 pounds, let's say, but they can't do a push-up and a dip for that matter because they're too fat. And while they're strong, they're pushing something up. Going back to the stabilization thing I was saying, if I'm doing bench press, my body is relying on the bench for support. So the proprioception and the stabilizers aren't as active as they would be doing an exercise with gymnastic rings. And that goes back to everything going together. There's just so many benefits. You're saving money. You're going to look better while you're doing it. You're going to have fun while you're doing it as well. Think about when you were a kid and you're on the monkey bars and you're doing all those crazy pull-ups and trying to look cool in front of the boys or the girls, whatever it is you were doing. Gymnastic rings, it brings that back to life, and it makes it a lot of fun, and it creates diverse workouts, not only for my upper body, but for my legs as well. So that's all the 5 benefits and 5 reasons that I think you should buy gymnastic rings. I'm going to leave a link below of the gymnastic rings I bought. I highly recommend them. And stay tuned for gymnastic ring tutorials because I'm going to be doing a lot of them because, like I said, I think they're super, super useful in any training program. It doesn't matter if you're only calisthenics. It doesn't matter if you usually lift weights. It doesn't matter if you're a basketball player. These things are the future, especially with all the circumstances going on right now. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll get notified when I send out more videos such as this one, podcasts, demonstrations of exercises, and all those fun things. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day or weekend depending on when you're watching this, and keep improving every day.
I hate when she pull up with the drama, yeah. Skin is ebony like Wakanda, yeah. Told her that she crazy just like Rhonda, yeah. Crazy like Rhonda, no Rusi. Love when she sat on the two-seat. Shorty, she wear like jacuzzi. She play a part like a movie. She play a part like an actress. Booty go switch like a basket. Yeah, I love the way she acting. Yeah. She like when I pull up with the comma, yeah. I hate when she pull up with the drama, yeah. Skin is ebony like Wakanda, yeah. Told her that she crazy just like Rhonda.
Girl, pull up with Mercedes. So that she one of my Hades. So I feel like hate me, So that she hate me, but so that she know that I'm no pawn, I'm just 23, but I'm just a son, 23 is young, I'm a down legend. Shawty, yeah, you know I like the legend. Baby, I'ma do this shit, I'm blessed now. I don't need no rest now.